you awesome people, and welcome to the Wednesday update of Midsummer 2019. There's nothing really new to this Midsummer, because it was very new last year. And if you want to see me, I decided not to really do all the quests that has come, because there's, as I said, nothing new. If you want to see me do them, you can go back to Midsummer 2018, where I do all the new stuff from there. Sorry. So at first I thought there was really nothing new to this update, other than the quest, main story quest that we also got, but I'm not recording that. No, I thought there was nothing new, but then I realized there's so many new guests here, or at least there are so many guests, and it has been a year, which means there might be a lot of new dialogue with all these people. So I decided, let's actually just do a video where we go around and talk to everyone and see what they got to say, because there can be some really interesting information in there, um, even sneak peeks or stuff. And also, something is new is that Gary Goldtooth is over there. That is new. He usually is in Furgrow, and he has this new wagon, and he actually also seems to have. Let's actually run over there. Ah! He seems to actually have a new appearance, now that I was over there by him, but he doesn't have any horses. In the news they said that they are apparently late. It looks like he has a new appearance. Isn't it a bit updated? And also he's all Midsummer ready. And where did you get that flower crown from with the shells? Oh, pretty. You're pretty, Gary. But no horses yet. Apparently they're late and they're becoming next week. So, yay. We'll see what happens with that. But yes, returning back here, we are going to talk to people. Let's start with Loretta, because she seems to look a bit, well, like she's talking a lot. Let's see what she has to say. How is Lelouch these days? I remember the first time you rode him in the Bobcat race. The two of you got a pretty good time for amateurs. Actually, that was Frosty, but okay. She doesn't know. I hear they brought in a celebrity chef for this year's Midsummer buffet. I didn't realize it was possible to burn smoked salmon, but somehow she did. Must be a new trend in the Nordics. I suppose I'll get used to it. Thomas Moreland suggested I give Justin some tips on how to up his wardrobe game. Really, Justin is already perfect. Of course, not so perfect that he wouldn't benefit from a whole new wardrobe and a trip to the day spa. Improve on perfection, challenge accepted. Tan and I hit it off the very first summer she came to Moreland Stables years ago. She's from Russia, you know. I'm so glad she finally came to Moreland to stay. High school isn't easy when your best friend only shows up for summer break. Aww. I'm not sure about losing Luciana to flying foxes. I welcome a wording competitor on the eventing circuit. Okay. Rumor has it that Ginny, founder of the Bulldogs in Epona, is moving to Bovista. That club will never hold up without her. Okay, rude. At first, I thought Lily Bones was all bark, but she has some bite too. She cleaned up at the most recent Icelandic horse competition. Ooh, where's that? This may be the worst decision I ever made, but I'd extended an offer to Lily Bones. If she'll give up on Bulldogs, I will let her wear the pink and start a new affiliate branch of the Bobcats in Epona. She won't have a better chance to become a riding club leader. I've given her until the Midsummer poll goes down to decide. My generosity has a limit. Oi, 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 stuff's going down. Have you heard of the Festival of Aiden's Light? It's a ride in the fall where girls ride by torchlight and reconnect with some fairy tale horse goddess or something. I'm not into the whole spiritual thing, but as a trail ride, it is a must-do event for the club. Oh, wait. This is actually mentioned in the books, the trail ride. And now that it is also mentioned in the game, and we had the red string trail ride, I'm hoping this is gonna be a thing also in the game soon. That would be so cool. The Bobcats could really use new uniforms and tack. Not to mention our cross-country track is woefully shabby. Could also use a new a clubhouse and trainers. There's so much. Chloe suggested we should hold a bake sale to raise funds. What are we, pixie scouts? No, I have bigger plans for the Bobcats, and it doesn't involve selling cupcakes. Okay. But oh my god, are they getting updated? This is so much information. Ah! The Bobcats girls represent the best of Moreland stables. We're like the big sisters to all the adorable little riding camp guests. Imagine how much more good we could do. Moreland stables could do if Thomas invested in our mutual future. Okay. Do you think Anne von Blissen will be competing again? She certainly won't be getting a passage out of that foal of hers anytime soon. Okay. Don't you dare badmouth the frog dance. It's a Norwegian tradition. Okay. Okay, so okay, that was all from her. Wow, she had a lot to say, but apparently if we can get this right, it feels like there is some planning to update the Bobcat girls. And that it seems like I've been getting this feeling that there is a lot of these now that we have the flying foxes, we have not that big clubs on your week, and now this seems to be going some more talking about. Well, you heard you're talking about Lily Bones coming over to them, and someone moving, so the bulldogs might not survive. Ooh, so much stuff happening. So there's a lot of club stuff. Interesting. Does Tan have something to say? No, just Loretta this year. Okay, Loretta had a lot to say. Oh, help me here is Thomas. How do you do, sir? Are you glad your son is home?
It's my pleasure to open up this plot to the public for events like this. Morelands love a good celebration.
Okay.
I wish my wife Catering could have seen how Moreland Stables has flourished. This riding camp was her dream. I hope she knows how much joy that dream has brought generations of girls. Bless her heart, Maya is a wonderful stable hand, but I do worry she's going to burn herself out. She takes on so many jobs. I wonder where she finds the time to sleep.
Oh, okay.
My Justin is a good boy, but I wish he'd put a little more care into his appearance. Even the fella Andy's looking pretty dapper of late. I told Justin, go talk with Loretta. She knows a thing or two about fashion. Let her be your stylist. We'll see if he takes my advice.
Now, he's talking about Andy. Andy got a bit of a upgrade from the team, so this might also mean that they're working on more characters, of which we probably knew. More characters that were going to be updated, and now it seems that Justin is one of them as well. So he's probably gonna look a lot more hot afterwards.
Moreland Stables feels a whole lot cozier since we updated the shops, don't you think?
Yes, I agree.
Josh mentioned that he's thinking of packing up his camp and moving someplace with a bit more space to promote western riding. I'll be sorry to see him go. He's always welcome at Moreland Stables. Hold on!
What? Are we getting more western stuff into the game? And it's gonna be like, oh my god, is there gonna be like a whole new place? Like a Moreland 2.0 western style? Ah, yes please!
It was quite a treat for the girls at the riding camp to meet Linda Shanda at the show jumping exhibition. She and her horse Meteor are inspiration.
Ah, yeah.
How do I feel about Mr. Campbell coming to the Midsummer party? A good host makes all guests feel welcome, even if those guests are spineless snakes. That's true. Sometimes I catch my boy Justin whispering to horses. When you work around animals as often as we do, it's not unusual to talk to them as if they were human. But sometimes I wonder if the horses actually understand him. It sounds crazy, I know, but my wife had the same gift.
Ooh, so it goes for the family.
I could have sworn I caught a whiff of fresh cherry blossoms on the wind, but how can that be? There are no cherry trees in Moorland.
No? Interesting, okay.
It's my pleasure to.
Okay. Yes, okay, so that was all from him. And wow, so from that we got Justin is probably getting an update, and we might someday in the future get a whole western thing, new western farm active place. I don't know. It's this is so much interesting. This is gonna be fun. But before we continue, there's a lot of stuff mentioning here, and it takes time to do all these. So it might be stuff that we are hearing that might come next year. So just take a chill pill. Oh, here we have Petunia and Lily Bones. Oh, right. Are you actually betraying your club, girl? Dude, my summer started on a really downer note. I just found out Ginny is moving to Buvista. She didn't just found the Bulldogs. She paid for our uniform, gets us discounts with Natalie at the stable, arranges sports to events. How can we even stay a club without her? That is quite... yeah. Oh, here's an idea. The Bulldogs can hold a bake sale to raise funds to save the club. We only have to sell like 1,000,000 cupcakes. Okay, wow. I like that Mr. Campbell guy. One, he's a sharp dresser. Two, he agrees with me that Icelandic horses are totally the best breed. Three, he's a dog person. Woof! No, girl. No. No, 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 no. Stay away. I wish Raffenfaxa Fischer von Schwanenseich could have come. Who is, yeah. Who is Raffenfaxa? That's my horse. No, Raffenfaxa doesn't have a nickname. Why would you even ask? Well, it's a pretty long name. Don't you just say Raffenfaxa? Maybe that would be nice. And Petunia doesn't say anything. Okay. So nothing really new there, except that yes, there seems to be a bit of worry within the Bulldogs. That's interesting. Okay, so here is the spineless snake. Ew, he's still ugly.
What do I think about crashing this party on Thomas Moreland's land? I'll have you know, it's not crashing when you own the print shop that made the invites.
What?
I've been doing a lot of soul searching ever since GED was voted least popular company in Jorvik for the 7th year running, and I think I figured out what the problem is. Horses! As more and a more Jorvigian pony up for a garage, or as I like to put it, car stable. Horses are becoming obsolete. That's why I'm launching a campaign to give horses a new purpose in this era of fossil fuels. That's right, you heard it here first. GED will be offering jobs to any horses displaced by the highway of progress working in our refineries. You don't sound impressed.
That just sounded weird.
Lily Bones, what a girl. 1, she has ambition. 2, she can smell a deal. 3, she's a dog person.
Okay. Should I be worried? Should I actually report you to someone?
My niece Dahlia is moving to Puna soon. You'll love her. Heck of a girl. Even if she does love horses, I promise to set her up with the best riding club in Jorvik. Apparently the Bulldogs are a bit cash-strapped, but how expensive can it be to run a riding club? What do they need, 100 shillings? 1,000,000? It's all the same to me.
Whoa, wait. Are you actually gonna sponsor the Bulldogs? And we're apparently getting a new character.
I paid for the catering at this year's Midsummer event myself. All food prepared by the one and only Jamie Olivetree. Only the best for my buddy Thomas. How much are you supposed to tip a Jorvik Ranger for valid service? Speaking of which, have you seen a ranger named Kima? I gave her the keys to park my Bentley, but I haven't seen her since.
Sorry.
My favorite thing about Midsummer, the long summer days. At GED, we base our workday on the sun, which means we get twice as much hours out of our employees.
That's a bad thing.
Of course, during the winter we base our work hours on the clock. Wouldn't want the work year to get out of balance, ha ha.
I'm not sure if you're actually joking or if you are still evil.
What do I think about it?
Okay, no. Okay, we got around. He seems to still be kind of emo or got hybris or just... he's still a bad person, I think. Okay, so let's continue. I see someone hiding over here. Hello, Barney! It's been a while. Aren't you getting an update soon?
What a lovely bunch of flower crowns we have this year. Have you crafted them all?
Not yet.
Flowers are traditional, but maybe next year we could try out potato crowns instead.
Oh, maybe.
Potatoes!
Okay.
Insert zinc and copper electrodes into potato to produce charge.
You're into potatoes, aren't you?
5 volts per potato. Insufficient potatoes. Barney!
What the? Are you okay?
Carney! Jordy!
Who?
Nordy! What a lovely bunch of flowers.
Okay, why? Are you okay? Now I get why you're hiding. Bye! Running away, because you're creepy now. Okay. So up here we have some friends. We have Tinkan here with a lovely crown on, and Starshine as well. They don't seem to be talkative, so let's talk to Maya. Hi, Maya. Midsummer is my favorite time of the year. Flowers, feasting, friends, fire. Okay, the last part was kind of creepy. What's Mr. Campbell doing here? The last time he came to Moorland, he tried to bulldoze the stables to make room for luxury condos. Have you heard the news? Gary Goldtooth is here for Midsummer. I can't wait to see what horses he brought this time. They're not here, they're late. This one time, my kid brother ate a little plastic horse that he found in a surprise egg. Mom freaked out and took him to the emergency room. The doctor gave him an x-ray and saw the little horse in his tummy. Is he going to be alright, Mom asked. Well, Mr. Stew, your son's condition is stable. Oh my god, that is... Okay, that was so bad, I'm sorry. What did the horse say when it fell down? I've fallen, I can't giddy up. Was the horse okay? I assume so. I mean, it was a joke horse. Now I'm worried about the poor joke horse. Will it ever giddy up again? What is going on? I love old horses the best, especially the chubby chins. How is Lelouch doing? The two of you have such a strong bond. Alex has had a really rough year, but she still came out to be with friends. She's so brave. Did you get a chance to ride the Red String Trail? It was amazing. Alex and I tied a string at the top. Oh, you're such lovely friends. I love it. It's nice of Thomas to let me use the links to go on rides, but someday I hope to have a horse of my very own. What breed do you think I should get? Maybe a curly one. Whoa, hold up. So, are we hopefully going to do the same sort of quest we did with Emma, but with Maya, and a curly one? Is there like a little hint here that we are getting some curly horses in the future? There are some really interesting breeds out there that have curly hair. I do know that one of them is like good for people that has allergies towards horses, that they can sort of handle them better than the usual horse. So yeah, maybe we're getting some curly horses. Interesting. Okay, so now we're gonna run with her, and oh, hi. Now here is Anne. Anne? No, I'm not talking to you. I'm done. My favorite thing about Midsummer is the chance to ride under the midnight sun. Okay. Concord seems to be enjoying the festivities. Earlier she was hopping around the Midsummer pole. Oh, she's down there, okay. As a kid, my parents would buy me flower crowns woven with silk flowers to match the Midsummer dress they'd insist I wear to the family gatherings. I'd throw those fake flowers away when they weren't looking. What's the point in wearing a flower crown if you don't make it with your own hands? Okay. I still can't believe that you risked so much to save me. Thanks. I think she is cheering up a little bit. Have you tried your luck with the fishing game? The fashions they're given away are really quite beautiful. Ooh, okay. I'm trying my best to avoid Loretta. I really don't want to think about dressage right now. Oh, good point. Elizabeth used to say that riders of the Sun Circle are at their peak during Midsummer when the days are longest. Okay. My father can't know where I really was all this time, but I suspect my mom knows the truth. Ooh, okay. Evergrey says it's a wonder I wasn't affected more by Pandoric sickness. I think he's hoping that I hold the key to his returning to Pandoria himself one day. Not if it means being his guinea pig. Okay, there's so many people here now. Can you? Yes, thanks. What do you think happened to Darko? He had better still be alive. He cost me everything. I won't let him take away my chance for revenge. Ooh, sorry, I guess I'm having a hard time getting into the spirit of things. Yeah, I thought she was happy again, but no. Okay, so yeah, done that. Interesting. Nothing really new there. Hi, cute spider. Hi, Alex. How you doing? I'm trying. I wish I had. They have a tug of war at this party. My side would be unstoppable. Oh, okay. You seem happy. Let's. Oh, sorry. I ran over your spider. Didn't mean for that. Don't ask me about the future right now. I just want to enjoy this moment with my best friends. Okay. The buffet this year is basically eatable. Fortunately, Maya's loft is nearby, and she got a bag of cheese curls with my name on it. Oh, okay. Avalon's been so lonely. He could really use a friend, like a puppy. What sort of dog do you think he would like? Ooh. Is this? Do you think we are getting more dogs in the game? I want more dogs. Yes, please. Normally, I hate to dance, but I make an exception for the frog dance. Ku ak ak ak. I tried twisting James' arm to make him come, but wouldn't budge. Must be scheming something. Scheming something, sorry. Must be scheming something. He's been quiet for too long. Ooh. It's okay. And maybe another hint. We're getting something here. Mr. Campbell thinks he can sponsor a riding club and all of a sudden people will like him. Maybe he should try cleaning up his mess by the winery first. Yeah, that's true. Maybe I could get Rihanna to teach me more about traditional druid horsemanship. Then that can be my thing. Like Anne has dressage, Lisa has western, Linda has show jumping. Then I won't have to be the only soul rider without a riding gimmick. Don't tell Anne I called the dressage a gimmick. Well, she probably heard you. Heard you. I wish they'd have gone through that. So we got a bit of hint. Maybe it's a tiny hint, but maybe Avalon is getting a dog. That would be cute. I'm not missing anyone here. Behind here or something. No, I don't think so. Going down here, we have Lisa and Concord. Oh, little buddy. Okay, hi Lisa. How you doing? Me perform on stage? Not this time. You have at it though. I'd love to hear you play. No, thank you. Midsummer isn't something we celebrate back in Texas. 4th of July, fireworks and barbecue. It was our big thing. Yep, I know. I love making flower crowns. What a fun tradition. Seeing the rangers working here makes me so nostalgic. Growing up, my family would always try and visit a national park during summer vacation. The Grand Canyon, Big Bend, Yosemite, wherever we went, the rangers were always so kind. Even after it was just Dad and me, we tried to keep up the tradition as we moved from place to place. Denali in Alaska, Rondane in Norway, Mistfall here in Jorvik. Is it just me or are things heating up between the riding clubs lately? It reminds me of football rivalries back in Texas. American football, I mean, where you carry the ball in your hands. Confusing, I know. It is quite confusing. It's called football, and yet they carry it. It's weird. I could have sworn I saw a raptor while riding the Red String Trail. People are saying he's gone off the grid. Some sort of vision quest. I hope he's okay. Oh. Yeah, I saw him there too. But yeah, what's going on with him? It's so embarrassing having an artist profile on Spotify. Don't be. Your music is amazing. I wonder how Stella and Texas are doing. I should check in on them next time I'm at Jorvik Stables. If anyone asks about Starshine's main, I just tell them it's a shark and hope they don't get too close. Okay. Josh, I'd love to meet him. There are so few Western riders here on Jorvik. We're like an endangered species. That is true. We need more Western. Ah! Me. Okay, so we done that. Okay, so yes, she confirmed there is some stuff going on with the clubs here. And down here we have Andy. Let's start with Andy first before we talk to Linda. They call it a frog dance, but it's closer to a toad dance if you ask me. Okay. The grub at this party is pretty great. You have to try the pickle sandwich. I'll shall. Since my petting zoo at the Jorvik Stables open house was such a hit with guests, I'm itching to do it again, but not just farm animals next time. Sorry. Scorpions, wolverines, porcupines, you know, the fun animals. Oh, okay. Madison tells me her Uncle Hugh is thinking of opening up his rescue ranch to dinosaurs. I never met a thunder lizard myself, but I told her that if her uncle rescues any, I'd be happy to take him off his hand. Okay. No. They call it okay, so that was it. So not much from him, just fun stuff. Oh, here you are leaning. Oh, you're looking. What's up? Summer here, and you know what that means. Beach beach reading. Okay. What's on your reading list? I don't know. The modern Midsummer festival in Jorvik shares a lot with how the event is celebrated in Sweden. But its origins predate any Scandinavian influence. The bonfire is connected to Odin's light. The first flame that the myths say brought life to this island. Ooh. Okay, because I have been thinking about why do we have a bonfire? Because we don't really do that in Sweden. Oh dear, is Meteor waiting in line for the fishing game again? He had way too much candy already. Okay. The show jumping exhibition at Moorland was a huge success. I'm so grateful to Thomas for letting me introduce the format to the next generation of riders. Oh, Petunia is here. We're always competing together on the show jumping circuit. I should go and say hi. Meteor and I enjoyed riding the Red String Trail together. We're already anticipating our next trail ride this fall. Oh! And we're then talking about that thing, Aiden's light thingy. Yeah. Oh my god, it's probably happening, people! Cool! Favorite summer memories. When I was little, back in Pakistan, my father took me to the Polo Festival in Sandur. I remember sitting up on his shoulders, craning my neck to see through the crowd of onlookers that seemed to go on forever. Even from a distance, the horses were so majestic and a little bit scary. Ooh. I wonder if the keepers of Aden would let me scan their collection of arcane tools. Some of those books are irreplaceable. Ooh. Barney's actually awfully peculiar. Do you think he might be sick? Maybe I should call one of his siblings. He was quite weird when we talked to him, so you should. I haven't heard any news about the Cantor Ella movie lately. I hope they aren't having production difficulties. We need more female action heroes on the big screen, and more equine heroes too. Yeah, that was a while actually. Do I think there is any truth to the superstition that sleeping with 7 flowers under your pillow will give you a vision of your soulmate? Only if the moon is full. The moon has much more influence on prophetic dreams than any silly bouquet. Okay. I really admire Lisa, the way she isn't afraid to put her feelings into words and sharing them on stage. She's incredible. In all of our adventures, I haven't seen anything so brave as that. Ooh. Okay. Gone through her, and Cece said hi. I will say hi to her later. To Madison. Hi, girl.
Me too. Invited me to visit her home in Storm Garden. Do you think they grow actual storms there?
No.
Andy was just telling me about the Red String Trail. I'm so sad I missed this chance to tie a red string with night dust.
Oh, you should have. After what you've gone through.
I'm catching flies. The wait during the frog dance, I'll have something to eat if I get hungry. Wanna help?
No.
Wanna hear a secret? The Knights of Unistria are living in a shed by my house. It's true. They only look like mice, but I know that inside they are actually the universe's greatest defenders. Please don't tell my dad.
I won't.
My Uncle Hugh was a doctor in Space War, but now he's a cyborg who helps horses.
Madison.
You should come to South Hoof soon to race with the wild horses. Linda Shanda is the smartest person in the world. She knows even more about the Knights of Unisteria than I do. Oh.
Yeah, probably. Oh, okay. Seen that then. We're going to Mingju. Hi. I've never been to Moreland before. It is beautiful in this part of Jorvik. I would love to explore more. Okay. I haven't eaten since breakfast. I'm starving. Wait, is that Jamie Olive Tree by the Midsummer Buffet? On second thought, I can't wait. The horses at this event are amazing. Starshine, Meteor, Tin Can, and of course, Lelouch. Would you let me pet yours? Of course, you can go over and say hi. Father claims he saw Professor Hayden smile the other day. I don't believe it. My ancestors were the first to tie red strings at the mountain top above Firgrove. How wonderful that our family tradition becomes something all Jorvidians can share in. That was quite cool. Madison and Andy have such colorful imaginations. They don't believe the things they say, do they? Can't promise. I am happy for Lively if she can keep Epona's premier riding club afloat, but I hope she doesn't sell out to Mr. Campbell. Can somebody warn her? I've never been to Moreland before. Okay, yeah. So that was that. Okay, where are we going now? Is there any more? Oh, Amy. Oh, and us. Can we talk to you? No, you're just Quest. Hi, Amy. Catering the Midsummer Party is a huge honor. This is the eating event of the year. I probably should have planned my menu better. By the time I made it to the market, most of the traditional midsummer ingredients were sold out. It's good thing I got such a knack for improvising. Ahem. If you microwave ketchup long enough, it is virtually indistinguishable from smoked salmon. What? Don't try it at home, people. The potatoes I prepared the traditional way with just butter and dill. They were perfect, but then the farmer fell over by the barrels, ate the whole pot. I never seen someone eat so many potatoes in one sitting. Where does he put them? I stopped for lunch at Wolf Hall Inn on the way from Pona to try famous lasagna. But it seems the chef there has moved on. I don't suppose you know what kitchen he's working in these days. No, I'd rather not. Tuna doesn't stay on the grill if you dump it straight from the can. You have to mix it with flour first, and I add some wood chips for a little smoky flavor. It's the burger of the future. What? It looks like watermelon, but it's actually cantaloupe infused with beet juice. Okay. Catering the Midsummer Party is a huge honor. This is... Okay, so we've gone through that. Is there any more? I mean, now I think it's only questing people. There's so many people here. No, Idris? Idris is always at the spot, I think. He usually is always here. I think I've gone through them all. Yeah, I think that was it, people. So many interesting stories. Some were fun, some were just silly, and then we actually got some really interesting information here. So we're getting lots of updates in the future, I feel, and the planning of stuff and okay, that was just interesting. Let me know in the comments down below which one was your favorite to hear about and what you're hoping for the future will come as soon as possible. And I hope you enjoy the Midsummer Festival here on Jorvik as well. And I just want to tell you all happy Midsummer. And remember, guys, stay awesome as always. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.